Good afternoon, everybody. So in this video, I'm going to kind of help you understand the costs of buying something in Greece, and then the costs of kind of owning a property in Greece in general, just so you can understand. Well, in Corfu, these costs may differ depending on where you buy. So in Corfu in general, so let's just make that clear. Corfu costs of buying. Okay, so now just keep in mind that these videos, they are just here to serve, they're here to help you understand, to give you an idea of exactly what to expect when you come here. And again, you can always pick up the phone, call the office here, one of my team will pick it up and we'll have a chat with you to explain this to you in more detail. Also keep in mind, there will be several more videos outlining the buying process, property sourcing, what each entity does for you, and some good things and bad things about different areas and different things, so you can get an idea of exactly what you're looking for, and hopefully that helps with making your decision. Okay, so buying a property in Corfu, as mentioned in other videos, and I'll mention it again, it is very easy, it's very straightforward. There is always solutions to every problem, and generally everything goes very, very smoothly. But in this video, I just want to outline one of the most common questions, which is, how much does it cost? Okay, so basically, I'm going to give a simple example, make this video nice and short, so it's nice and easy for you. If I have a €100,000 house, okay, so if I'm buying a house of €100,000, you will have tax of 3%. Well, it's 3.06%, but we'll leave it at 3% just to make it this easier, which means that's €3,000. You have an agent's fee, which means your real estate agent, whether that's with us or with any other agent, is 2%, plus VAT of 24%. Okay, so this leaves to blah blah blah, 2,000 plus 24 is 2,480. Okay, same for the lawyers. So lawyers, this may differ depending on where you buy in Greece, but in Corfu every lawyer generally is 2%. Now keep in mind, if you're buying a house that's €1 million, €2 million, €3 million, we can always talk about these fees to make it more balanced, more fair, depending on the house. Okay, so same again, 2% plus VAT of 24%, which is the same thing. So I'll come down here for a second, 2,480. I really hope that my handwriting is clear, because it's sometimes not very clear to me. So you have tax, agents, lawyers, and then your notary, which is the contracts, the registration of those contracts is the same. So I'm going to just put this as the same, and it's 2,480. So it's 2% again, okay? So your total cost, generally what I tell people is to keep about 10%. So you have 10%, which covers everything generally, okay? The only thing that we're missing from this is an engineer. So as like everywhere in Greece, or everywhere in the world, I think, is when you buy a property, you will generally appoint somebody to go and inspect the property, inspect paperwork, do all of that kind of stuff. And an engineer can depend on the situation with an average cost of around €500. Okay, so these are the costs in general. So you have about 10% on top, which on top of every property. So if you just keep that in mind, these are the costs, these are who the people that you're paying, and that's it. Thank you.